Hi, the audio didn't record from this game, so all the music you're about to hear is not actually in this game. I just thought I'd let you know that. And the links will be in the description for the songs I choose, so if you like them, go check them out, because they're pretty cool. And they're royalty free, so you can put them in your videos and monetize them and stuff. Yeah, let's get on with the video, because that's what you're here for. Hello, my name's Skwiible, and welcome to Be or Not to Be. Well, welcome back, because we're playing this again. I was told that it would be cool if I played from the other characters' perspectives, so we're gonna do that. Also, I'm recording the day before you're seeing this, unlike I've been trying to do, because tomorrow's 4th of July. Well, the day you're watching this is 4th of July, and I live in America, and my family probably is gonna do something. I don't know yet, though. Oh, I'm using my controller where's my controller? It's blue, guys! It lights up! Okay. I have a mirror here. Why? Okay. Let's do this! Okay, so we're also gonna be narrating. I'm gonna be narrating, because I was told that that's also a better option. So, would you like to enable a narration? Nope. I would not. You could, okay, whatever. Thanks. Thank you. Alright, to be or not to be. We're gonna go back in. Okay, I don't need my mouse on there. William Shakespeare. Oh, we already watched. So let's just skip this. I don't know the Xbox controller button, so if I'm looking down at the controller, then that's why. Alright, choose my character. You have just been born! We already did this, too. That is very helpful. We're gonna play as Hamlet Sr. this time because we didn't do that in the last 2 episodes. And, we're not gonna make this one run on. Actually, the last episode was 1 episode. It was just 2 parts. This is the 2nd episode. Yeah. You are King Hamlet. All of Denmark is under your command. Everything's going so great for you. At present, you are in Norway, where just this afternoon you led Denmark's forces to an astounding victory during which you personally killed the Norwegian king. I don't want to stabbed him right through the head, you did. His eye popped out and rolled onto the ground, and then you stepped on it. Ew. You decide after a day of being good at fighting, you should have a nap. You've earned it. You settle down in an orchard for some happy nap. For some nappy times. I don't say curse words as of right now, so that's why I skipped that part, just by the way. I might in the future, but right now I just really don't feel like it. During your delightful rest, your brother pours some poison in your ears and you die. Not to be! Surprise! You didn't know poisons worked that way. Haha, wow. You've barely made 1 choice so far and you're dead already. Way to go, champ. You're really good at books, huh? The end. Oh, it's just a stellar job you're doing reading here. Chuckles. Okay, so my part 2 in the last episode got copyrighted, like, because there was music in it that was caught, I don't know. It was actually in the video, but I didn't know what it was, so this time if the sound cuts out randomly, that's why, because I don't want to get copyright strike. It's not a strike on my channel, but yeah, there's copyrighted material in my video. Congratulations, you found a piece of artwork. View it at any time in the art gallery under extras from the pause menu. Alright, thanks. Okay, fine, I feel for you. Here's a choice that you can choose. Become a ghost or do not become a ghost. I'm gonna become a ghost because, you know, ghosts are real. Good news! The afterlife exists. It's full of ghosts. You know this because you're in one of them. You got to spend all your time slamming doors, rattling chains, and telling on the person who killed you. He killed me! But here's the thing. I, the author, told you, the reader, that your brother poured poison in your ear while you napped. But you, as Hamlet Sr., have no idea how you died. You slept through the whole thing. So you need to figure out who killed you if you're gonna revenge yourself on a murder. What? So you need to figure out who killed you if you're going to revenge yourself on your murder. Assuming that you even were murdered. Because remember that for all you know, you could have had a heart attack. This is an example of dramatic irony. Only since we're in the second person, it's an amazing example of entirely new species of dramatic irony. Something I'm going to call second person pronoun paradoxical autodramatic irony. You are now aware of the information that you are not aware of. This should be fun! Invent a new kind of irony. Okay. Achievement get! Except that you died of heart attack or listen in on people's conversations to see if anyone talk about how they killed you. I don't know. Which one do I want to do? Psychically tell me right now from the future. This one? Okay. Probably, you say out loud, to nobody in particular, probably I just died of a heart attack. Yes, there's definitely no foul play to investigate here. You're not that curious about the circumstances of your own death, but there's certainly room for incurious people in the afterlife. You, for an example, spend the rest of your afterlife, which is forever, trading little ghost puppies how to be better dogs. And they're so cute, and they stay puppies forever and never grow up, and they just get better and better and cuter, and oh my gosh, it's adorable. The end. There's like bubbles everywhere. And puppies. And at first when I saw that image I had no idea what it was, so I'm... Okay. Artwork unlocked! Congratulations, you found a new piece of artwork! Alright. Hamlometer! I misused one poison. I made 6 choices. I was not one. I was not once. There you go. Games of tennis played. I didn't play any games of tennis, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. I'm gonna restart from a checkpoint. Okay, now we're gonna listen into people's conversations and see if anyone talk about how they totally killed me. You hang around Norway for a bit, trying to listen in on what people are saying, but they're all speaking Norwegian. How dare they? You only speak Danish, so understanding Norwegian is a little difficult. It all sounds like Swedish to you. Which actually makes a lot of sense, since Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish are all related North Germanic languages. Descended from early linguistic differentiation between regular Germanic speakers and North Germanic speakers around 200 AD. You nod your head, agreeing that all of this is both accurate and extremely interesting. While these are 3 languages you generally supposed to be mutually intelligible, you find that you can understand Norwegian speakers only if you're concentrating, which you are. And if they're speaking slowly and clearly. Which they're not, as everyone is running around upset about war and all these things. All these kings getting killed. Ironically, Norwegian speakers can understand Danish easier than Danish speakers can understand Norwegian, but that doesn't help you much. That would only be useful if you were playing as the Norwegian king, whose ghost had stowed away on your army's boat, headed back to Denmark. But I haven't given you that option, even though it would be extremely awesome. If you were wondering what happens to this vengeful ghost king, I can tell you only this. The answer exists only in your imagination. But here's the good news. It turns out, written Danish and written Norwegian are actually pretty similar. So you spend the next several nights haunting people, quietly reading their diaries while they sleep and peacefully in their beds. And you don't know this, but ghosts do this all the time. Ghosts just love sneaking a peek at secrets of the living. It takes a while, but you finally find the diary of someone who wrote the day you died, that she was wandering by a garden, minding her own business, when she saw some Danish guy pour something in some other Danish guy's ear. Hey, that sounds like what could have happened to you. But remember, you don't know what's exactly what happened to you because of that new irony we invented. Wake up this person and ask her about it, or wake up this person and hold a piece of paper where you have written down a question asking her about it. Okay, so I guess I can't... Why can't I use a controller? It's not letting me. I have to use the mouse now, guys. I mean, sad day, right? Okay, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if we write down the answer, write down the question, then she'd actually know. But if I asked her about it, it might lead to something funny. I don't know, I'll just try to finish the story the way it probably should be. You grab a piece of paper and write down the words, "Hey, I'm not here to kill you. I just want to know about the murder you maybe witnessed." But in Danish, of course, haha. You gently shake the woman awake while holding the piece of paper up in front of her. She's freaked out initially. She was just woken by a ghostly apparition from behind the grave. Beyond the grave. It's not hiding behind a grave. It's just, it's back there, you know. But once she reads your note, she looks at you suspiciously and says, "For real?" You flip over the paper and write, "Yeah, I'm the guy that got killed, maybe, and I guess I want to revenge my death or whatever. But please speak slowly as Norwegian is not my native language. I'm from Denmark." "Oh," the woman says in Danish. "I speak Danish too." No. She tells you what she saw and gives you a physical description of the guy. Unfortunately, the man answering her description could only be one person. Your brother Claudius. "Congratulations, my king. You now know what happened to you. You now know what you know, so that whole second person pronoun paradoxical autodramatic irony thing has been slain. Thank you. Plus 500 experience! New quest, revenge yourself on Claudius. You have been awarded 500 experience points, plus you've unlocked a new quest, revenge yourself on Claudius. You're feeling pretty chuffed about this whole situation. Okay, let's revenge your death. Your murderer is getting away with it in Denmark. Swim to Denmark or wait for the next boat to Denmark? Well, if I ride on a boat, everyone's gonna freak out. And I don't know if ghosts can swim. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Boat. You go down to the docks and start poking your head into the bridge of every boat you can find, flipping through the captain's logs and I don't know that word, until you find out that one of them is heading to Denmark. And it leaves in just a few minutes. Nice. That's really convenient. During the voyage, you poke around the boat looking for things to amuse yourself with. You experiment with doing some ghost things, like putting your head inside a barrel of wine and then making your head corporeal. But that just causes the barrel to explode with the sudden pressure inside and makes you get wine in your eyes. So you don't do that more than a few times. It only takes a while before your boat arrives in Denmark. Okay, arrive in Denmark. Let's do it. You make it back to Denmark. The first thing you want to do is track down your brother and take revenge. Turns out that's really easy because he's in the first place you check. The royal court. He's there with your widow, Gertrude. Weird. They're acting all close and stuff. Oh well, he's probably just trying to comfort her after your untimely death. Haha, brothers are really great. Though, maybe not. Listen in on what they're saying or ignore what they're saying. I'm certain that there's nothing toward going on. I'm gonna listen to what they're saying. Hey Gertrude, says Claudius, I'm sure I am happy that we married each other, even if it was so soon after your first husband died under mysterious circumstances. Whoa, that certainly was, in terms of exposition, a very efficient sentence. You decide instantly that your initial revenge plan, haunt a mirror instead of Claudius's reflection. He sees you, and then you mirror his movements, so he's not really sure what's going on. Teehee is needlessly complex and stupid. Dude killed you and married your widow. Since you are from olden times, you have extremely old-fashioned sense of ownership over female sexuality, so this really gets stuck in your craw. And instead of spooking Claudius, you decide to kill him and complete the quest, or get your son to kill him instead. I'm gonna kill him. This is awesome, and it's gonna do great, because who better to know how to kill someone than someone who has recently been through that getting killed to death process themselves. You wait till Claudius is sleeping, next to your widow, and then wake him up by tapping him on the forehead a bit. Hey, it's me, you whisper. Your brother, the one you murdered? Aw, crap, Claudius whispers back. Ghosts are real. Real pissed at you, anyway, you reply. Listen, I'll cut to the chase. We are from a time where an eye for an eye is considered to be a good thing, to build a justice system around, so I'm here to kill you. How? Claudius asks, his eyes wide, terrified. Aw, geez, so many ways, you say, counting them off your fingers. I could stab him, I could kick him off a skyscraper that totally exists in this time period, kill him. Okay, I could startle you and make you have a heart attack, but that takes time. I could throw a pot at your head until you die, but that lacks grace. Instead, check this out. You move your ghostly body so it's floating right above Claudius. He stares at you, his eyes wide. I'm sorry, he whispers. Way too late for that, you reply. You lower yourself down onto him face to face and keep going. What are you doing? This is creepy. His face dominates your field of vision, and then you are inside his skull, inside the pink of his brain, his blood darkly obscuring your sight. You sink slowly deeper and deeper into him, lining your ghost body with his regular body until you are just about occupying exactly the same space. Then you make yourself corporeal, which means like physical, right? Like you can touch things rather than go through them. I think that's what that means, but I'm not sure. Google it. What happens next happens so quickly and with such force that it's hard to describe. But Claudius explodes everywhere, captures most of it. His poor wife. I mean, you're fine, but man, is this disgusting. Literally disgusting. Gertrude wakes up, dripping in gore, screaming, "You, my friend, have achieved revenge." You roll over onto your back and apologize to Gertrude. You explain over her screams what happened, and you tell her that you still love her, even though she married your brother mere weeks after you died. But you can't be with her anymore, you say. You tell her that you need to go find your own path. Sorry about the bed, you say, floating up through the roof. Ta-ta! You spend the rest of your afterlife acting as an immortal judge from beyond the grave. Exploding those who have committed the most something crimes, merely blowing the hands off those who have been awful people, but still you feel deserve a second chance. People whisper your name in fear. Criminals are a cowardly, superstitious lot after all, and it works out pretty good for you. You do a lot of good for a lot of people. The end. Oh, I didn't read that last sentence. Go back. His leg is on the wall. His arm's on the floor. Okay. I love it. Congratulations! You found a piece of artwork. I think this is going to be just about it for this episode. So let's look at our stats. And then not go to the credits because that's the music that made my video get captured, I guess. Alright! So we created a story better than Shakespeare. If you'd like to see more of this, leave a comment and I will take that into consideration. And that's all for this episode. Have a nice 4th of July, by the way. You guys blow stuff up. Unless you're not in America and it's illegal or something. Then don't do that because you'll probably go to jail. But if you're in America, blow things up. Fireworks. Not like houses, and I don't want you to become a terrorist. Just do fireworks or stuff and don't kill people. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, why are you doing this? Leave me alone. Shh. Hey. Are you done? Okay, it's done. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content in the future. And I will see you in the next video, I guess. Bye! Bye-bye. Wait, that was bad. That was bad. Bye. I mean, they were all bad.